Hi everybody, it's Alice,
Desi.
Zach.
and we're here to give you some more tips and tricks on the high school. So the first thing we're going to talk about is your lunches. And so your lunches are based on your third hour class, and you're not going to know your lunch from your schedule. Mr. Ertl is going to talk from the announcements and tell you when you have your lunch on the first day.
Yeah, so he'll you have to look at your third hour class, and then he'll read off classes. He'll say if you have math third hour, then you're going to have A, B, or C lunch. Okay, so also swimming in gym with Mr. Janger. You have to do swimming, and I'm pretty sure the other teachers too, but you guys will most likely have Janger. You have to do swimming and be prepared because you don't have a lot of time to change, and especially on orange chicken days, people really they hustle to get there. You want to I don't know, what works the best is if you have all your clothes and all the stuff that you're going to use in the shower on the top of the locker, because there's two cubbies, and if you have your towel and stuff on the bottom so you can just grab and go.
And so if you ever forget your device, which I've done multiple times, you can just go down to the library and then you just tell them that you need a device, and then they'll give you it for the day. And after your day is done, you can just go and drop it back off, and then you can even do that if your device breaks, and you just have it to go get one each morning and return it for the amount of time that you get your device back.
There's also a Schoology app that you can use, and it's really nice for if you're in the car and you just have your phone and you need to do a little bit of homework quick.
Yeah. And if any of you are in sports, I'm pretty sure you already know this, but we like to get the buses that have Wi-Fi on them, so you can do your homework on your computer on the bus, so then you don't have to hurry and get it done when you get home from your meet or your game. Yeah.
And if you ever want to adjust your classes, or if you just don't like a class, you can always go talk to your counselor, and then they can change your classes, and they can also help you set up classes for what you want to do. And they're just there for every issue that you need. Even it's not just classes that they're there for. You can also go there for any other issues with friends, social life, anything.
So in the middle school, when you have an activity after school, you usually need to go to the caddy shack to get a pass. But at the high school, you don't need a pass. They're going to send an email to your fourth block teacher, and so you just have to tell your teacher at the beginning of class that you're leaving, and then you're good to go.
Do your homework. I'm a pretty good student, and people always say how do you get good grades? And it's you do your homework, and then you get good grades. And you don't have to study as much, because in high school you do need to study for the tests. You can't wing it. You will fail, and when you do fail, then you will be in class with a bunch of freshmen, and I don't think that any of you guys want that. So study for your tests and do your homework.
And so with that, if you're given study time to study for a test, you want to use it, because you want every minute that you can get, because there's a lot of just the tests, they get harder in high school, just with every other subject, and they'll keep on getting harder throughout the year, so you just want to keep on getting those extra 5 minutes to study just to refresh your mind before you take the test.
Also, go to the bathroom during passing time, because the teachers will not let you leave during the first 15 minutes. And so it's just easiest to go during passing time.
Yeah, and don't go when the 2-minute bell rings. Go take some of your time that you usually use to talk to your friends and go to the bathroom if you really need to go. Also, always have a hall pass. So sometimes teachers will send you out if they're a sub without a hall pass. But my first day of school, I did that, and Karen, the hall monitor, caught me, and she sent me back to class. So you might want to have a pass, and then you don't get sent back to class.
And so after you get done with your first class, you're going to want to go to pause. And usually the advisement would be more in the beginning of the day, but you have to go to your first class, which for me it's either math or science. But then you go to pause right after that, and then you just wait there. It's pretty much advisement just after your first class. And yeah.
So don't be afraid of the seniors. They're nice. The senior hallway isn't bad. And the senior bathrooms are actually never busy, so you can always go in there and it'll be fine.